What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We have the brand new version of Cyrax from Mortal Kombat 1, Khaos Reigns. A big thank you to WB Games, who provided me with a review copy of the DLC, which comes with a new story mode, 6 new characters on a new character pass, including this new version of Cyrax, who I believe is the daughter of the previous Cyrax. I think that's what we're doing here. Kind of like we had Cassie Cage and Jackie Briggs. We have Cyrax and Sector, new generation. Now keep in mind, the whole point of Mortal Kombat 1 is all these alternate dimensions and realities and multiverses. So I understand people are a little up in arms, but don't worry. You can put Cyrax with Cyrax as a cameo, and you can have a little father-daughter dance. But I don't know. I'm fine with it. It's fine. I don't care. It is what it is. But there are 20 character mastery challenges, basically 20 levels that you can unlock to get lots of different gear that you can use. And some of these might look a little familiar if you have watched the Sector video, or if you have already unlocked these for Sector. Obviously, since these are both armors based off of, a line of armor, it kind of makes sense, but there are some unique ones to both Cyrax and Sector. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start looking at them. And at the end of this video, I will show you the alternate ending you get for completing one of the towers for Cyrax. So right here at level 1, we get a Brutality. We get this helmet, which kind of looks a little Killzone-y, maybe Fallout-ish, similar to what Sector has, and a palette. You've got a taunt and character art at 2. At 3, you've got another helmet, which is, again, similar to Sector. And at 4, you've got the background and foreground and a Brutality. At 5, another one that looks like what Sector has, which is definitely a helmet I like. You got a taunt at 6. At 7, a Brutality. At 8, a taunt. At 9, a taunt. At 10, you've got the headpiece that I'm wearing right now, which is obviously a take on the classic look for Sector or Cyrax. A taunt and a palette. At 11, you got a Brutality. At 12, a taunt. At 13, we get a pretty unique piece for Cyrax. I don't know. I'm okay with it. Kind of looks like Green Goblin from like Ultimate Spider-Man, but anyway. Foreground at 14. At 15, you've got this helmet, which I can't really place it. It's almost like a less fishbowl-y Mysterio in some ways, but also a different kind of colorway for the palette and a taunt. The name-based background at 16. At 17, kind of Deadshot looking piece, unique to her, and a foreground. At 18, you've got a Brutality. At 19, you get the second Fatality and pretty sweet looking helmet. And then at 20, you've got this one right here, which I actually like, and the chibi foreground and a palette with a little bit more purple than yellow. So those are the rewards. Now let's go ahead and get a better look at them in the customization. I actually hadn't looked at some of those palettes or the helmets really very well. Let's start at the beginning, okay. Shirai Ryu Novice, oops. First among Zaki. Kind of looks Predator-ish, if you will. I like it. And this is the base one that you start with. Thoughtful Warrior. You got the new Initiate, kind of like a VR looking thing. The Shirai Ryu Novice. Makes sense again. These are armors that you would imagine would go along with rank in the Shirai Ryu. Harumi's Gift. Not one I would really want to use personally, but I don't like them showing their face too much. That was one of my arguments with the kind of samurai looking one. This looks like Zero from Borderlands a little bit too. That's I think that I actually don't hate it, but that's kind of the vibe I was getting. Timeline Traveler, Scorpion's Apprentice, Free Agent, and then Keen Combatant. Kind of waspish. I like that one a lot, actually. I think that might be my favorite. What would you guys say is your favorite out of this group of 10 helmets that you can use? Then you have the palettes. So I've been using Liberty of Thought. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that I really just like. It's very clean. You got Fiercely Independent. It's kind of like a reverse of the kind of standard. You got the Default, which is Steel Nerve. You've got the Arsenal of Freedom. You got the Seeking Autonomy. And I mentioned this in the other one, you know, you think of Sector and Cyrax, you think, you know, ketchup and mustard, and, you know, yellow and red. There's something in Mortal Kombat they've done a lot in the last, you know, 2 games where they've got these gear pieces that really changes the vibe of the character. I kind of think we all associate certain characters with certain colors, and I don't know. There's something about not having just yellow that's a little weird. This is the one that you get for completing story mode, or you get it in story mode. I do like it. I don't know why they chose purple and green as like her alt colors. I kind of like this one, but only kind of. I don't know. I think this is still my favorite. I actually think for her, Liberty of Thoughts is my favorite. If not that, honestly, probably her basic. I like more yellow than black, personally. I don't know. I'm actually going to leave it at Liberty of Thought. I would love to know what you guys think as far as what your favorite kind of palette is here. And without any further ado, thank you guys for watching. And we're going to go ahead and check out the ending. We'll see ya.
Though Kuai Liang had accepted me as a Shirairayu, many of his warriors could not. The bloodshed at the wedding had left many injured and scarred. Their hearts understandably simmered in bitterness. It boiled over one day as we trained. A push became a shove, and suddenly I was fighting for my life. After he intervened, Kuai Liang banished the instigators. It made me ill, how my presence was disrupting the clan. It was no way to repay Kuai Liang's mercy. So, I offered to resign and asked for those who attacked me to be reinstated. But instead of ending my time with the Shirairayu, my gesture heralded a new beginning. It gave those still resentful of me pause, enough for them to permit me a fair chance to prove myself. Given the circumstances, it is all I can ask.